Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Factorio. We'll be working on episode 13, and as I said last time, this episode is probably going to be mostly focused on, and maybe even the next episode. The next bit of work is not going to be adding on anything. It's going to be researching, and I'm going to be trying to organize things, boost some of the iron production, tweak some things. If you don't really want to see that, you know, then you might want to skip these next few episodes. And if you do, well, let's go and get on it. So now I know the first problem that we had last time was iron, and it's very 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 sparse. So we need to I don't know. It seems like there's quite a bit of iron coming in. I don't think that's the problem. It's the wow. This one is almost out of our. It says 4.5K left, so could stick one of these over there, which I might go ahead and do since I have one extra. Oh, I can't. Oh wait, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Just squeezing. I don't think it pulls. It won't. Shouldn't pull any of the copper. I hope not, because it's gonna suck if it does. Yeah, we're just gonna throw that in there. Um. Now, one thing is, and I'm not going to worry about this too much yet. The very next thing is going to be just bringing these down. And it just so happens I actually have 4 of these right here. So we're gonna extend the iron production out even more. We're gonna need guys. I want you guys there and there. Now I don't have any of the red inserters. I could just make some, but I did kind of set these up for a reason, you know. It looks like there's a lot more stuff going in there, but that's cool. Now I got those coming in, and I don't have to worry. Now there was one thing I noticed in one of the videos that I thought I did. Yeah, I fixed it. Thought I had one of these extended down way, too far, but I think I might have fixed it, and I just didn't realize it. Alright, you go here, and here, here, and here. Now I need you again. Yeah, you're going in that way. Actually, go like, whoa. Yeah, that's right, okay. It's like, wait a minute. It doesn't add up. Yeah, alright. Need that one. And then yes, I know you don't have any power yet. And now you do. And I need to add, go ahead and add a light in. Yeah, maybe. Alright. Yeah, it looks like everything, all that's going, so that's added 4 more. And it's still, like, not really, I don't know. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go for 4 more then. 2, 3, 4. We'll Set them up just like we did the other ones. Now I'll go ahead and put the put it in like this, and we get some long-handed. Oopsie daisy. Should have some more of these in my inventory. Overdue. Yeah, okay. Thought so. We can pull from that. Oh, I'm out. Now, I should have a box with a bunch of them over here. Yep. And now you can start filling them back up. See, it looks like gears are doing okay. There's still not enough iron coming in, though. That's the problem. But this should be fixed with what I'm building here, considering the massive amount. Alright. Now, how is that starting to look? See, what I don't understand is how so many are getting picked off with this one side and not the other when there's an even amount of things on either side. It doesn't make any sense. Like, how is one side being used more than the other? Considering the whole setup is completely even. I don't even understand. And I forgot to start my timer like I always do. Okay, well, whatever. I don't even know how long I've been recording now. Well, as usual, probably a little bit longer than 20-minute episode. Alright, now it looks like we might be having a throughput issue for iron. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not like it's not clustering up, so I guess that's kind of a good thing. There's some still on there. It's not like it's having problems. It looks like that has gotten a lot better. Oh yeah, these are running a lot better now. I still need to figure out a way to, well, of course, I just the episode that I asked for advice on, like changing this up. I haven't. It hasn't aired yet, so I'm just wondering because it just seems like I don't know. It's hard to judge it. Yeah, so it actually was less going down there than it should have been. So I kind of messed that up. That looks about right now. Now, did I get rid of that other one? Yeah, that other stupid looking setup. Well, that is basically cutting that bit in half. So, like half is going out over here, and then it's getting split. So it's only about 25% of this going into there. And we got a new research. Can I do lab? No, I can't. Not yet. So that's fine. Now we can start on the other stuff. Advanced electronics, smart chest. Smart chest. What is a smart chest? I guess it has to do with the logistics stuff. I don't know. See, I've never gotten into the robot things. I know what I need to do. Advanced material processing. Hello, steel furnace. See, this one really shouldn't need a lot, but I'm gonna leave it right there for now. So that means 25% is going right there. So 75% right here is getting cut through. Not counting this one. This one doesn't count because this one's cutting off 50% of the 50%. So it should be like 75%. About so or something. I don't know, but yeah, I'll mess with that if this starts to produce where I need to actually modify it. Um, so I'll worry about that later. Now the copper is not going to have any kind of problems. For once, the iron is actually backing up. Holy crap. It's amazing. Alright, so our iron might actually be covered for now. Oh wow. The ones down at the bottom are starting to run into issues. I need more iron going in, which really is not possible right now. Well, that's fine. Once the other ones get like full and backed up, it'll, we'll sort it out later. Because I'm gonna have to find another iron deposit. I think there was, yeah, there's another one right up there. So if I really needed to, I can just tie that one in. And well, it's close enough. Really, I could just feed the ore in over here. I don't know. I haven't ever messed with trains or any of that stuff. I usually get, like I said, I usually get to about the same spot every time and then stop playing. So I'm gonna try to do more on, try to do a little bit better on the, because I mean I really like the game. I don't know. I'm kind of ADD sometimes with the game. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. You're out of that. That's all we need for that stuff and things. That's pretty much just if I need. Why did you? There we go. Since we got so much iron backing up here, we dump a buttload of iron over there. Oh, I'm gonna keep 100 of it at least. Actually, gonna replace you with a fast inserter because you seem to be kind of slow. Alright, there we go. And just because I like to keep it right around here, I'll slap one of those over there. Oh yeah, my power. I think I was actually starting to. Okay, no, I'm not even close. I'm producing what, 5 megawatts? So yeah, I'm about halfway. I've used about half of that one thing, so I'm not too worried about it. Plus, I've got enough area where I can just put another row of 10 right beside it. Alright, I did want to mess a little bit with, this stuff up here. But I guess it's really not, it's not going to matter. There's only the 2 lines going in. Yeah. Since I actually put that one where it's got the, that one going to that one side. Hey, steel furnaces are done. Alright, logistics 2, which will give me the red one, so I can go ahead and start that production. And I guess I need to go ahead and start making the steel furnaces, eh? Need stone bricks. I completely forgot about stone bricks. They used to have a stone production thing right here. Oh yeah. I did also want to do that, so let's go ahead and do that. I can make 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have everything else that I need. to kind of do something like that, maybe. That and that. Yes, I know you don't have any power. Stop bitching. Alright, and then alright. Go ahead and bring this one down just for it to be there. Because that's where the blues and the purples are going to be on. Alright, so that should effectively double the research speed, which is awesome. I guess since I'm researching the stuff for the red belt. Now that's something else I did want to look into, but I don't know now. Because it's going to require me to alter some things. I don't know, it shouldn't be too bad. I'll worry about that later. But this should be ready to go, the reds. Reds will go into this chest. I'll set up. It's 100, 200, 300. What do I do? 500 over here? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Do I really need 500? I might just bring it down to 300. Something like that. Alright, so that's done. Now I can build those. Yeah, I could use those. That allows me to build engines. I also need, this allows me to build advanced circuits and all that stuff. Where's the, oh, there it is, oil processing. Adds a second quick bar, that would be useful. Bullet shooting speed. Yeah, I think just for the sake of it, I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit more love on the turrets. I don't need them yet, but alright, now, so you are going to be making red belts. And now we've got that going. That's all I was waiting for right there. And this is where things are probably going to start getting crazy. Yeah, these might actually have to come into play here. Because that seems like it's taking a really long time. Alright, well, now we got reds, which is awesome. The reds are going to run down to the blues. Now, if I understand right, these use the other underground belts. These use regular transporter belts. These use transporter belts, and those just use one of those before. They take a lot of stuff. So that's why I'm saying I don't know if it'd be worth it, like, to try to mass produce those. I mean, you don't need but so many of them. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to have like a resource on tap kind of deal, but I don't know. I really don't know, but yeah, the gears are starting to struggle. I might need to upgrade these to blues. I don't know if it'll help any. let's go grab some more of these blue ones. I'll have to sort all that out too later. But I'm not worried about those right now. Like I said, this is more of an optimization setup. I have plenty of the blue ones now. Yeah, that actually might help a lot more. Of course, now all the ones up top there are... It takes what, 2? Yeah, it takes 2 to make a gear. And they are really running out of stuff. Ole mole. Military 2. Oh yeah, the piercing rounds and the grenades. It's not gonna take long at all. Actually, no. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's just like a big huge chunk done at once. Yeah, the Reds are not they're not doing too well. I do have these now though, which is nice. That's done. Yeah, why not? Get better poles. Can start doing the faster corners now. I got I doubt stuff like that is actually gonna matter, but and these are gonna be taking the other splitters, the whole bunch more other crap. Yeah, definitely. I definitely needed these. And that'll keep the compression good on that. That's crazy though. I need so much more gear production. But I think the gear production, yeah, gear production is again being limited by iron, despite the fact that I just wow. Of course, these are running out, so I need the steel. Ah, it's so much stuff. All right, so I think I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna worry about this right now. Do that. Doubt that's really even gonna matter. But we will see. I mean, sometimes I don't think some of these really matter just because of other limiting factors, but I don't know. I mean, this thing has got a huge backup of these, but it's not producing anything, so that's not surprising. The way these work. See, I got plenty there. And there's that deal. See, it's more efficient. Like that's the only way you can use the blue ones, but it requires a lot more resources. So that's the downside to that. We got gates, advanced electronics, inserter stack size bonus. Why not? Not really using many things though. Put you in right there. That. That. That should give a good bit of extra oomph. Whoa. Okay, this is just no. Okay. It's so confusing. Alright. There's that one. And now we're good. Oh, the science, that's what. Every now and then one goes. Yeah, I mean, that looks pretty good. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much all the optimizing time I have time for, or whatever that was supposed to be. That's all the time I have for, for this optimization session. I'm going to be, probably still working on some more stuff. I'm probably going to need some more iron, honestly, but I need to get, I need to do something with the blues. I need to split all of them up and get them situated. And I'm still, like I said, I'm still debating on setting stuff up to automate the other, like the splitters and the underground belt and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I really like, if any of y'all have any suggestions or whatever, I'd really like some, input on that. If you think I should automate those or don't worry about it, they're not worth it, because you don't use that many of them compared to the belts. The belts make a lot more sense than the other ones, and considering how bad my gears and stuff are struggling already, I don't really want to add much more onto it, but it might be worth it. So I don't know, but yeah, that's all I have time for, and it's I won't say it's super productive. We did get red belts going, and we expanded the iron situation. Not really that effective, considering that these aren't even getting any ore down here now because there's not enough throughput. But there's not much we can do about that right now. So I'm gonna end the episode here, and I hope to see you in the next one. And until then, I'll catch you later.